Hello guys, it's your boy, it's the T.O. dot, and today I'm going to be talking about retiring in Southeast Asia. You know, it's my dream. I recently had my birthday, so I'm only 4 years away from early retirement. So I've been looking into retiring in Southeast Asia. So that's my plan, to retire in Southeast Asia. We just got to make it happen. And yeah, man, I'm gonna take a look into different options for myself in terms of retirement in Southeast Asia. So let's get this, let's get it going, man. Dime, Brad, you're planning or talking? Yeah, man, I'm planning. I got to plan out my investments. I have to plan. When I'm going to be collecting my pension, so I can collect my early pension in a few years. So early pension I can collect. It depends on whether I don't have to collect the pension, right? So you have the option in Canada. You can collect your pension basically when you hit a certain age. I think 56, 57. You can start collecting your CPP. You don't have to collect it, so you can delay. So the more you delay collecting your pension, then obviously the bigger the monthly payout is going to be if you delay. So I can delay. I don't have to rush. And then obviously I just need enough money to survive until I get to my OAS pension, which is another 13 years or so when I collect my OAS. 13 more years I collect my OAS, which is the bigger pension. I think it's the bigger one. That's your guaranteed kind of pension. I don't know. I will not get GIS or anything like that, depending on my income. But also I have to depend on my investment. Or there's an option where I can just work. I could be retired, but just working like a remotely kind of where I'm collecting some investment income. I'm doing some remote work. I can do like that. So yeah, we are planning and talking at the same time. But I know in 4 more years, I'm retired. I'm not going to be like working anymore in about 4 years. I'll be full time. I'm either half the year in Canada and half the year in Southeast Asia, or something like that. You know, I think at that point, I'm not going to be full time in Canada. I'll be definitely maybe only part time here. Of course, I'm old enough to retire. Of course, another 4 years. Look at my hair, man. I'm another 4 years, so I'm gonna be old enough to retire, man. Yeah, man. yeah. The Blue Jays. It's okay, man. I remember when the Blue Jays won in '93. I was at a bar. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a bar on Church Street. It's a church in Richmond. It was called Rocket. That was the big bar back in the day, and that was a big nightclub back in the day. So I remember when the Blue Jays won the second time, I was at the Rocket nightclub on Richmond and Church, and I was celebrating. I was drinking. I was wasted drunk. Back in those days, I would get drunk, and I was drinking, and I was up at the bar, and we were watching Joe Carter at the plate, because we saw that the game, you know, we were getting to that point. The game was almost over. And then Joe Carter hit that home run, man. So, yeah, I remember that very well, man. That was over 30 years ago now. I was about 20. How old was I? I was about 21, 22, something like that. Yeah, man. Atelier, man. Atelier is in the house, man. Beautiful Vietnamese lady in Belgium, man. Oh, man, you guys are sending Atelier PayPal? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, man. Atelier getting the PayPal. Yeah, so I was about 21 when the Blue Jays won the first time. When they won the second time. I was about 20, 21, something like that. 20? I forget. Somewhere around that too, man. Atelier, man, is in the house. Thank you for coming into my live stream today, Atelier. So we're talking, Atelier, I'm going to retire in Vietnam. So I'm looking to retire in Da Nang. So Atelier, do you know Da Nang? Do you know Da Nang? That's where everybody is retiring right now. So obviously, I'd like to retire in Da Nang. If possible, I could retire in Da Nang. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm older than you, Flip, for profits. If you were reading about that Joe Carter when you were a kid, then I am much, much older than you. Yeah, because I was watching that. I was already a grown man. I was in the bar the day Joe Carter hit that home run. I was in the bar downtown Toronto, man. That was a crazy night that night when the Jays won the World Series, man. That's when I'll always remember. I'm not gonna, even if the Jays won the World Series this time, it's not the same now because now I'm an old man. When you're a young guy and the Blue Jays win, that was a much bigger thing back then for me, man. That was way bigger impact on my life. Even if the Jays won, it was never gonna be as big for me as when Joe Carter hit that home run on the second World Series win. Not the first one, which he also caught. I think he caught the out on the first one, but then he hit the home run on the second one. So Joe Carter was in on both of those World Series, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that reminds me, Don, you just reminded me about something. Let me, you reminded me about the, I was on Jeff, Jeff Lepard. I was in Jeff Lepard's, chat. I don't even have my microphone hooked up here. I was in Jeff Lepard's chat, and, what happened? I was at the Freedom, the Canada First rally. I was at that rally for Canada First, and we were out there just shooting the breeze and stuff. And I was talking about Venezuela, and everybody in Jeff's chat, they were not having it with my Venezuela. I said, "Yo, man, the Venezuela, that's just for the 1%ers, but they're all about freedom and democracy, and we're going to give the Venezuelan people democracy. Chavez is a dictator, all this other nonsense they were telling me." But I told them, no, there's nothing about democracy in regard to Venezuela. Venezuela has the largest oil deposits. It's not about democracy. It's not about freeing the people of Venezuela from that. So it's all about the oil and the 1%ers, the billionaires, the ones that are running the U.S. administration. Obviously, man, they want that oil, man, because it's going to make them richer. And I was also saying that if you're simping for the billionaires are not your friend, man. They're not there to make your life easy. They want to make your life more miserable. So if they get more oil, they control the supply, they can control the price. They need to make the profits more. They increase the price. All these things that they're going to do is to hurt you. It's not about giving democracy to Venezuela. It's about hurting you, man. It's about making your life more difficult, man. And the billionaires are only looking for ways to profit. That's why they shipped. So when the billionaires shipped all the rare earths to China, it was about a profit. They were not thinking about national security. They didn't think, oh, geez, we might need this stuff to build our fighter jets. They weren't thinking about that. So obviously, now we're learning now about, how the 1%ers think and how they're not really aligned about that, man. Let's talk about retirement. Yeah. I just wanted to clarify that, Flip for Profits, because they were coming at me about Venezuela. So I wanted to clarify that that thing with Venezuela has nothing to do about democracy. I just wanted to clear it because I didn't get a chance to, because I was trying to explain. But then these kids came on and they were going at me. So I said, okay. Yeah. What I just really, right now I have my stuff in like a mutual funds like this. I don't know if I can show you guys this. This is like this. So these are I do this every month. I have to cover my stuff here, my account number and stuff. But I invest in these type of things, right? So basically what happens is, you invest in these mutual funds or whatever, and what happens is, like when I'm ready to retire, they'll just I can just request for them to send me every month some type of an allowance, and then that way I can just retire and I can just relax. Man, I'm not trying to be like living like a king. Like I know in Vietnam. Even, oh shit, I have this thing on there. Even when I'm there, I can still collect my money and everything, so I'll be okay. Like, I'm gonna be fine, man. Yeah, like an annuity, exactly. I'm thinking about an annuity. Actually, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I'm going into an annuity. You put a lump sum in. Maybe you put like a 30 or 40,000 into like an annuity, and then they'll pay you out for life. I think I like that. They pay you out for life with an annuity, man. That's the good thing about an annuity. So if you are looking to retire, maybe an annuity is something that you might want to look into, man. Getting that monthly annuity for life. You put in that money and then bam, you get that money for life, man. That's a really great investment, actually, man. So yeah. So yeah, man, we do annuity. You can have some like a retirement income fund. You have a registered retirement fund. You have your pension. So all of these things you put together, and then you will have enough money to do the retirement in Southeast Asia. And yeah, like I said, there's no requirement that you have to take the money out. Like you could be like, you know what? I'm just going to do a little like a side hustle, a little freelancing online and stuff like that. And you don't have to take that retirement money out. You can just leave it in there and continue to earn, but just earn it in a way that's not as like a physically draining, mentally draining as actually doing the rat race type of job in Canada. You could be working remotely in Vietnam, or you could work remotely in Bali, and it's going to be a different vibe. You're going to make a lot of money, and you're going to be in a more relaxed state, and you're going to keep yourself mentally attuned. You know, you're not going to mentally fall off because you're not working, because you're going to have a little thing like you're currently working on. So then, you know, you're still with it. You're still with the game, you know. So yeah, I think that's something that I'm gonna look into, man. There's no harm. There's no harm, no foul in that, man. You might end up with freelancing. Yeah, I could end up freelancing in Pattaya, man. I'm not gonna freelance like that, but I could be freelancing online, you know, with doing maybe some accounting, some data analytics. You know, I can do some data analytics, some strategic, geostrategic analytics, things like that, for sure, man. Could do it, man. Could do it in Pattaya, could do it in Da Nang, I could do it in Bangkok, I can do it in Manila, can do it in Singapore, can do it in Kuala Lumpur. Like, the living in Southeast Asia is so much better than, like, living in Canada, man. Like, for sure. I'm not like, man, I don't want to be out here in Canada, man. As soon as I have a chance, I'm out of here, man. There's no point, man. Big ups, yo. John is in the house, man. What's up, Holmes? How you doing? What's going on, homie? What's going down? John is in the house, man. Thank you for popping into my live stream today, guy. It's your boy, it's the T.O. man. We out here. That remind me, I haven't done a Barry video. I have to do a Barry video. I haven't made the short. You know, I was making the shorts before for Barry. I gotta go back on. I gotta get back on. I just been too busy lately. I was making those little shorts about. I don't know if they called off the Venezuela strikes, man. We'll see, man. I don't know, man. We'll see, but I'm not a big fan of simping for the 1%ers to steal the oil from Venezuela. You know, yeah. And Atelier, man, I'll be in Vietnam. Atelier, you gonna come to Vietnam with me in Vietnam, Atelier? Not getting it. Yo, but isn't Barry gonna be in Philippines next month, man? So Barry will be in Philippines next month, man. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the Philippines. I got to use my alternate avatar when I go into his chat. I use my some young guy. I go into his chat and then I'm like, then he doesn't know it's me because I come in some young guy, man. Well, you accumulate a harem of grannies that'll eat away your... Yeah, if I have too many, obviously, yeah, definitely it will, man. It'll definitely chip away at your retirement if you have too many grannies, man. So, obviously, I'm just gonna try and, keep it low. Keep it low key, man. Don't need too many grannies, man. Yeah. There you go. Fallen soldiers, man. Where is Something Wong and Mohammed Wang? Something Wong is the friend of some young guy. Let me try my mic. I haven't tried my mic yet. Can you guys hear me? How is this? Let me just take a look here and see if it's working. Can you hear me, guys? Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, I think he ran up what, $30,000 on his Amex, and he didn't pay it off, or $10,000 on his Amex and he didn't pay it off. So I don't know, man. Don't know about that guy. He should be more, concerned about maintaining his finances, man. Yeah, I like the geopolitics, man. The geopolitics right now is wild because we're watching something that we've never seen before, where you have the United States is going down. Like, the United States is literally on the decline and China is on the incline. So you guys watch those videos from, like, if you watch any of those videos from what that city in China called Chongqing, or Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Shanghai, Fujian, Wuhan, Kunming, all those cities in China, they're now on another level, man. Like, I seen that there's a lot of the Black Americans are retiring in China. They're retiring in China, yeah. And you can retire very comfortably in China. From what I've been seeing on YouTube, there's a lot of people that are retired in China that have only $1,500 in income, or they live on $1,500 a month in China. So yeah, man, maybe that's a plan. Maybe go to China, live in China. China looking pretty good, man. I don't know. China's looking very good, man. Yo, Bean is in the house, man. Kelly is in peak health, man. Yeah, Kelly looks like he's in peak health. I mean, I'm a big guy. Have you ever considered starting a claw machine business in your retirement? No, man. I don't want anything that has to do with physicality. Like, any business that I start has to be like an online business where I'm using 99% of my brain power to generate the cash flow. I don't want something where I buy like a passive investment and I have to be physically involved. It has to be just something straight brain power, knowledge, like that. Then, yeah, man, maybe go to China, man. That's what I'm saying. Maybe go to China. Maybe that's the thing. You got to go to China. So, yeah. You don't think the mic is turned on? 1 second. I can hear. You don't think the mic is turned on? Yeah, I saw. I was in Wanderer's chat. I do go to Wanderer's chat. He's in Sayana. So Sayana is the main city in Hainan. Hainan is the tropical island of China. It's very tropical. It's close to Vietnam, and it's like all tropical island, very like warm all year long type of place. And a lot of people are retiring in Sayana. A lot of people are retired in Chongqing. Chongqing is a big one. A lot of people in Shenzhen. Oh, like, you can retire in any city, and in China, and they're really very nice cities. So I cannot hate on those guys that are retired in China. Like, for real, man, they're living the life. They made the right choice, man. Yeah. Travel, learn, repeat in the house. Atelier, Jermaine, all in the house, man. Thank you guys for popping in, man. Atelier is in the house. Atelier Ni is so sexy Vietnamese lady. When I go to Vietnam, I'm expecting to see like 1 million Atelier Ni's. When I go to Vietnam, when I'm in Vietnam, I'll be like, oh, there's Atelier. So sexy. Yeah, sexy. And now you guys are PayPaling her money. You guys are sending her PayPal money to her sewing business. So she's making that money on the YouTube money now. I also give her super chats too. So I'm also simping for Atelier, because I give her I give her super chats whenever I get a chance. If she's in the chat, like sometimes I go in her chat and she's not there. But if I go in her chat, I will give her a super chat if I go in her chat. Because, yeah. You send 3 times? Wow. Atelier gonna be rich, man. Atelier's that rich one, man. Yeah. Yeah, she. T-Bread, when are you gonna do? I don't know. Vietnam is more likely gonna be my retirement. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a Vietnam trip because I don't have that much time off work. So what I'm planning for Vietnam is retirement. I'm gonna retire in Vietnam. I'm gonna retire in Da Nang because I see that's where everybody is retiring. They're all retiring to Da Nang. So I figure I might retire there as well. And yeah, man, just retire in Da Nang and see how it goes, man. Da Nang, Vietnam. I've been watching like crazy YouTube videos on Da Nang. So yeah, man. There's no retirement visa for Vietnam. Yes, I know. The only way that you can retire in Vietnam is you gotta marry a Vietnamese girl. So I already have a Tillier right here. I'm just gonna marry a Tillier, and then I'll be good. I'll get my visa, my long stay visa for Vietnam. That's my plan right there. Yeah. Yeah, there's no long stay. There is no long stay retirement visa for Vietnam, at least not yet. And the way things are going, I don't think they're ever going to put a retirement visa in Vietnam because so many people want to retire in Vietnam. I don't think that Vietnam can handle the crush of all those people that want to retire in Vietnam. Therefore, I don't think they'll ever have a retirement visa for Vietnam. Or if they do, they'll make it very, very, very expensive, man. Yeah, you can go to Cambodia. Cambodia is like ridiculously cheap, man. In Cambodia, there's no issue, man. Cambodia, you can stay as long as you want, man. Cambodia is like the Wild West of Southeast Asia, man. There's guys there for years and years without a visa, man. Years and years on overstay, man. No money. Have you ever watched those YouTube videos with the guys in Cambodia? They're there with no money, living on the street. They're for years and years in Cambodia and no status. Cambodia is totally like the Wild West, man, of Southeast Asia. Yeah, I have a lot of Thai grannies, man. I have Thai grannies. I have grannies in Philippines, man. I have grannies everywhere, man. Yeah, Ben's the only one that goes to Cambodia. But Cambodia fits Ben's personality because Ben has no ambition. He has no drive. He's not using his mental aptitude to make a plan, to live nicely. He just lives. He roughs it, you know. He lives very rough in Cambodia. He lives rough in Thailand. He lives rough in the Philippines. He's not living like the way you and I would want to live. Like when we look at Ben's streams, we're not saying to ourselves we want to live like that guy. Like nobody watches Ben's streams and goes, I want to live like how Ben Newton lives in Vietnam or Thailand or Cambodia. He's not the one we're looking to, you know. So so the one that I would say if I'm moving, that I would aspire to live like, you know, in Southeast Asia, there's that guy Isaiah Ashley, someone like that. So you look at Isaiah Ashley, somebody like that, and look at how he's living. I would rather live like that guy in Southeast Asia than like a Ben Newton. So who would you rather live like? Like, would you rather live like Isaiah Ashley, or would you rather live like Ben Newton? It's a basic question, but you can live like Ben Newton for very, very little. The amount of money that he spends is just marginal. Like, I'm sure he doesn't even spend $120 for his accommodation each month. $120. You guys make that much just in interest. You don't even have to you don't even have to have a plan. You can make that much in interest every month, $100, and that'll cover your rent. So, you know, he's living very marginally. I don't know how much money he makes on YouTube, or I don't know how much his sponsors are sending to him, but you could live like Ben Newton for basically nothing. Yeah. Have I looked at? No, I haven't. I haven't checked out Sick Grandpa. No. Do I prefer older women? I dated this one time. I dated this Filipina in her 30s. I don't know if you know, Jiggy Josh. There's this girl. If you search her, you'll see her videos. You type in April Islander girl, and I used to date her a long time ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I used to date her. So if you type in April Islander girl, you'll see her. She was in her 30s. I think when I started dealing with her, I think she might have only been about 33 years old. In the background, I think it's a video of Sam Tyler. I think Sam Tyler video is in the background. They're just touring some condos in Bangkok. So they're just doing a few condo tours in Bangkok. They're just showing the amenities, the rooftop gardens, pools, exercise rooms, all of that kind of stuff in Bangkok. That guy, Sam Taylor. So I usually on Sundays, I would watch that. So, yeah. 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 No, I will not live in a fan room. I just was mentioning that. Why would I go to Southeast Asia to live in a fan room? I just told you I wouldn't do that. Ricky Drama, he showed us the check. So unless they cut the check, when he showed us the check, I forget how much it was for. I think it was $6,000 or something like that. $6,700 was his monthly pension check. He showed me and Nita. Me and Nita, we were in the Chili's. Was it the Chili's? In the Greenbelt Mall. Yeah, Chili's in Greenbelt Mall. We were there, me and Nita, and Ricky showed us his pension. So we were like, what? Yeah. So. Yeah. Everybody is moving to Bangkok to do have a Patreon, and I would like to subscribe. Okay, I haven't set up. Yes, you were asking me, Josh, you were asking me about the Patreon. I have to set that up, so then that way you guys can subscribe. So I will set the Patreon up. Once I set it up, I'll do a video just announcing that I set up a Patreon, and then if you want to subscribe, then yeah, you can go there and you can subscribe to my Patreon. So I'll set that up as soon as I can. And as soon as I set it up, I'll let you know, because that's great. That's a great idea to set up the Patreon, because everybody has a Patreon. Even Jeff Lepard told me to set up the Patreon, and I never did set it up because I'm busy. I'm always busy. That's the problem. So I never have a time to do, but you know, I will set up the Patreon. I will definitely set up the Patreon today so that you guys can donate or whatever. You guys can watch my videos. I'll set that up, man. So. Yeah, Atelier can cook. Atelier can do it all, man. Atelier is on point. She's the girl, man. She always keep my chat on lockdown. That's why she's a moderator in here, you know. Ricky, that's a good question, man. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends, man. When I'm in Thailand, I guess if I usually, Ricky, when I'm in Thailand, I traveled by myself, so I could do either or. Like I could get the baddies. If I'm feeling rich one night, I could throw down 3,000 baht one night on a baddie on Soi Fork. So it used to be when I'm in Bangkok, if I used to see, sometimes you would see a baddie on Soi Fork in Bangkok, and you'd be like, damn, I gotta have that chick. And I'm talking, these chicks are young. Like, these chicks are just in their 20s. They got, like, that ass and all that shit going on. So I'm like, damn, what I got to do to deal with you, girl? And then, you know, you come in hard. You just show them, you know, you say, all right, well, I'm just, my hotel's right here. I'm at the Ibis. You want to just walk over there. And then, bam, you're just dealing like that. You're going to be just jamming these girls, man. Like, it ain't no joke. So yeah, man. I mean, I know some nights in Bangkok I've just tossed out 5,000 baht, no problem, man. it ain't even like a thing for me, man. I just bam, like it's no big deal, man. Yeah, man. But you know, sometimes you just like you see a chick and you know, you just can't control yourself, man. You just like you got to deal with that chick, man. So sometimes you just, you know, you got to do what you got to do, man. So you just throw out there and you just bam, you go in there hardcore, man. You were saying that Granny was crying when you were just talking to. Yeah, they cry. Oh man, Nita cries a lot, man. Nita's big time crying, boy. She cries, man. She always crying. If I going out and I don't take her, she cries and cries. You gotta snuggle her in the bed. You gotta go in the bed with her, and you gotta snuggle her up, and you gotta snuggle up Nita, and you gotta kiss her. Don't worry, Nita. I'm not gonna do nothing. Just take it easy. She want to go with you everywhere. These girls, they don't want you to go nowhere without them. Nita crying, and oh man, sometimes Nita's a bit too much, man. I gotta be honest with you, man. But yeah, she's a crier. She cries a lot, man. It's all right. I'm a terrible guy. You guys know. I'm a monger. I'm a monger, man. And dang, yeah. Yeah, I only have limited, yeah. Man, sometimes I don't know. I'm not a young guy, man. Maybe at that time I was younger. I had more of the testosterone rolling in my blood at that time. I'm an older guy now, so for me, I don't care, man. I'm okay with just one chick just chilling out with me, man. It's not going to kill me if one chick just want to hang out. If she want to just always be with me, it's okay. Especially if they're going to start crying all the time. They're going to cry if you don't, you don't take them here and there. It's okay, man. It's no big deal. Oh man, my internet just cut out, guys. I think I'm gonna have to end my stream. My internet just cut out, man. Labu labu. What happened to my internet? Oh man, my internet cut out, man. I don't know what happened, man. My internet just cut out. No, it's my internet. My internet cut out. So my internet cut out. I just see it right here. My house internet. It's on my mobile phone data now. My internet, my house. You see my TV just shut down. You see my TV shut down? My internet, my house internet shut down. Shit, man. Yeah, emails attacking the internet. So I'm just waiting for my internet to come. Otherwise, I might have to end this stream. Anyway, my phone battery's a bit dead, man. So I might have to shut this stream down. We're starting to get cooking right now, guys. Now we're starting to get cooking, man. No, oh shit. Today's the first of the... Oh, you're right. I do have to pay the bill, man. I have to... The bill I have to pay in another 2 days, but I have to pay. You're right. I have to pay the bill. I have to pay my internet bill, man. Shit. Oh, man. Woman Singh. Yo, man. Boo-hoo, what's going on, man? I gotta shut this stream down because my internet's... What's your analysis of America's shut... I don't know, man. I'm not into U.S. politics, man. Both politics are owned by the billionaires, man. So. What is coming up on my feed a lot? Pattaya Owl. I never checked out Pattaya Owl. Maybe I should check him out, man. We'll be live in 2 hours. Okay, shit. All right. Pattaya Owl. Okay, man. 2 hours. All right, I'll check him out today, man. Sure. Shit, I'll check him out. No problems, man. But we out here in T.O. Let me see my battery life. It's like, oh shit, my battery's low. I'm gonna have to shut off my mic here for a second. I just gotta keep my battery recharged, so just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna shut off my mic. Just gotta charge my phone. I can't charge my phone and use my mic at the same time. Let's get this thing going. All right, perfect. All right, so I'll I'll recharge my phone for a bit. So yeah, I'm never prepared for the live stream, man. Be funny. You have Kelly video. You have Kelly videos along with Barry. Actually, I should do a video. I should do my next short. I should do a video with Barry and Kelly. Maybe I should do a video with my AI. I could make an AI video with Kelly and Barry. That's a good idea, man. That's it, man. Oh, man, he's CDL. He's got to get in on that. Otherwise, all the Punjabi's going to get all the CDLs, man. You don't want it. He's going to lose out, man. But that's a good idea. I'm going to make a Barry and Kelly. I'm going to make a Barry and Kelly like a short. I'll make one, man. I'm gonna make a. Let me start the script right now. I'll make the script right now. I have to keep it under a minute. The thing is, when you do the shorts, I have to keep it under a minute. So I've been getting real used to doing the shorts in a certain way. But I might have to condense the intro, make it quicker, so that it gets right to the point, you know. So, you're right. I could do a really good Kelly Caldwell and Barry the Boss short. That could be for my next video. Definitely, I could do it, man. The Caldwells. Anyways, Matilia, I think I'm gonna. We only got 8 in the chat. I just wanted to say hello to you guys, man. Being very lost respect with the BBC community. Anyways, guys, this is the power of your third eye. I don't know, man. My phone is dead. I think I gotta let my phone charge up, guys. Anyways, guys, man. A lot of retirement strategies, man. Travel, learn, repeat. John, Atelier, Flip for Profits, Jermaine, you know, Boo Hoo, Ricky, man. Why doesn't Barry use Donald? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Barry just want to get to Philippines, man. When he gets to Philippines, man. Yeah, I think I'm done with this live stream, man. I just did a quick live stream because I know I haven't been live for a bit. So I just want to do a live stream, interact with you guys. I'll try to do another one later, man. We'll do another one shortly, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. My phone is dying, even though I'm charging it. But I do want to make a short. So look out for that short. I'll make a Barry and a Kelly Caldwell short. And you guys take care. You guys have a good weekend. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy. And thank you for popping into my stream today, guys. Peace out, man. You guys take care. Yeah, I'll do it again.